Let's go!
All right, soldiers, sailors, cops, recruits, ladies, gentlemen, everybody else, listen up. Sergeant Grey Dog here with a weekend safety brief. Here's a quick heads up. The upcoming weekend is one of those amateur hour holidays. One of those holidays where all the people who don't normally get drunk go out and get drunk. What that means to you is the following. Well, let me back up. Normal drunk people who are drunk every night, they don't make a big muss or a big fuss. They're out, they're drunk, they go home.
He actually asked me, I need the money out of your wallet. I just said, I got $2 in my wallet and that's for my next beer.
The people who don't normally get drunk, who feel like they need to get drunk on one of those amateur hour holidays, they get blackout drunk, they get in fights, they pee in public, they drunk drive, they wreck, they create a huge problem. So even if you're not one of those guys, the mere presence of them can screw up your weekend considerably. And like I said, the amateur hour holidays are rife with them. Once those holidays are up, then the normal stuff reoccurs and you're safe or relatively safe again. On weekends like this weekend, you are way better off staying at home. Invite some friends over. Drink at home. You're better off that way.
Cause we'll put a bell in your ass. It's in your mirror.
If, however, you absolutely have to go out, you're like, nope, I can't help it, I gotta go out, then do yourself a few favors. One, don't get stupid drunk. Don't get blackout drunk. Have a couple of drinks, you'll be okay. If you think you're gonna drink more than that, bring a friend who doesn't drink. Everybody's got one. If you don't, you need to make friends with somebody who does. Have them come and babysit you, if you will. Agree ahead of time that if your friend says, hey, it's time to leave, or you need to modify your behavior, that you will do it, no questions asked. Otherwise, why did you bring them with you to begin with if you're not going to listen to them? Now you're just having a bad time and your friend is having a bad time. So if they say it's time to leave, leave. If you're in an establishment where a fight breaks out or something crazy starts to happen, even if the bouncers throw all those guys out and it's quieted down again, you're better off leaving. Go somewhere else. Because sometimes the aggrieved parties who get chucked out by the bouncer decide to come back with either reinforcements, firearms, or both. You don't want to be anywhere near there. Even if your sober friend is strapped, the gunfight you're not in, that's the best gunfight you can be in. So trust me on that one, guys. If you decided to go out and get stupid drunk and you did not bring a designated driver, don't frickin' drive. Call an Uber. It's okay. No matter how expensive that Uber is, peak pricing, Uber X, Uber Black, doesn't matter. It is worth that ride home. Get that car and get your ass home. Getting behind the wheel can have horrible consequences, and I've seen that happen to people I didn't know and people I did know. So do yourself a favor on that one. It's 2023. Call a stranger on the internet and have them take you home. It's okay now. 10 years ago, it was probably not, but now you're good to go. So do that. 100% better than any of the other options. I promise you that. Ladies, gentlemen, your mission this weekend, just like every mission, is to get home safely with a minimum of trouble. Avoid all the problems that you can, and definitely don't generate criminal charges, because that really starts to suck. At the end of the day, I want you to not add to the population or subtract from the population, and know, like, having it come out net neutral because you added from one column and subtracted from the other, that doesn't count either. For those of you who are going to lawfully and officially procreate on purpose, you get the exception. But for everybody else, don't do anything stupid, guys. I cannot stress that enough. One last thing, if you're at a place of business, bar, restaurant, whatever, and the proprietor, manager, one of the servers says, hey, it's time for you to leave, listen to them and leave. If you didn't do that and the cops show up and they tell you to leave, really, really leave.
Sir, could you step away from me, please?
No, I probably won't.
Okay, could you step away from me, please? I'm asking very nicely.
Your reach is far enough to me.
Every time I've seen somebody not do those two things, they ended up in real trouble. The business owner doesn't want any problems. They're not trying to get you in trouble. And at the end of the day, I promise you, cops don't want to lock you up for what is in effect bullshit charges. But if you force them to, they will. I could give you some examples. So if it's leaving time, know when it's leaving time, and leave. Ladies, gentlemen, I hope you have a safe and fun weekend. Have a good time. Despite me saying all these things, I want you to have fun. But I don't want you to have so much fun that you can't make it to work on Monday because you're sitting in the pokey or you're dealing with other stuff. So avoid all those things. Have an awesome weekend. Stay safe. I'll talk to you soon.
Get 'em, Jay.